When we started this company, everybody was talking about the potential of Colombia as a low-cost agricultural center. So we have 12-hour sunlight, we have low-cost labor, therefore we have to be able to manufacture this product cheap for exports. And that's a very valid theory, that as a Colombian, we sell coffee at 80 cents a pound. Downstairs, we have a Starbucks, and they sell that same coffee for $4 a cup. So I don't want to be in the commodity business. I want to be in a business where every year you get retraded on your price. I want to be in a business you're building a brand. And that brand allows you to introduce new products, have more innovation, and that innovation will drive also the ability to create value.
The company has focused its strategy in the obtainance or in the development of clinical protocol to attend patients.
As you may know, Khiron is the only company that owns clinics.
The main point here is that you cannot cultivate if you cannot prove that you have the patients to actually provide a legal product. So that's why the doctors can only prescribe Khiron.
En nuestras clínicas estamos atendiendo 100,000 pacientes por año. Pensamos que aproximadamente 1,000 al mes pueden beneficiarse de cannabis medicinal.
We are ready and we are only waiting for the guidelines to start delivering the product to patients. As soon as we have these guidelines published, we're going to have instant revenue.
Usually patients get to see their physician just for the disease. Definitely our philosophy as Khiron is around the patient's well-being. And we're collecting data to be able to show Colombia, Latin America, and the world evidence that this is useful.
Observational studies that will then help us develop new products. And this is just within our clinics, right? What we've done the last 2 years is educate a lot of doctors in our medical cannabis program. And so medical cannabis will land in Colombia very soon. Very exciting times. A greenhouse like this can produce enough cannabis for 50,000, 60,000 patients, 8 to 10 tons of cannabis. This is our production capacity, it's about 8,000 square meters. If you were to look at this from this point of view, you would see another 15 hectares that way, which are our ability to expand. This is the extraction lab. When we bring doctors to see this facility, they really get a sense that what they consider to be marijuana is not the same as medical cannabis. It's a beautiful building. Now it's not just the model or the render, but it's a reality and it's actually working.
Beauty product in Latin America, it's huge.
And so now what we decided to do is launch the first cosmetic product that's approved by INVIMA. And we did that with Cuida.
Fedco is the biggest beauty retailer in Colombia. And for us to be here is amazing. So it's to be competitive next to brands as the ones that you are going to find here in this big store. It's being an introduction process to teach the consumer. The first question always is, does it smell? Is my husband gonna say that I'm smelling like pot? The smell is amazing. One of the amazing things about the brand is that we have a complete portfolio.
We have to educate consumers on what CBD is. So we started developing all these pop-up stores all across Bogota and Colombia to start having that experience.
This is one of our biggest strategies, to be here to answer the questions and get them testing the product. We're talking about a $130 billion market for the cosmetic worldwide, and we're trying to reach it with a new and different concept for cosmetics.
You start seeing a lot of interest, and then you start thinking, well, maybe this could be something that we could sell abroad. Europe, UK, United States. Khiron has arrived, and we are in full force, and now trying to start to understand how we can actually, take over the world, I would say.
We have changes in Mexico, in Peru, in Uruguay, Brazil, Chile, all the different categories of products are opening.
Just in the Latin market, more than 600 million consumers and 200 million pets. It's a lot of dogs and cats.
We have a really professional team. Now we have country managers in each jurisdictions where we are playing, and that's the guarantee to make sure that we're going to win in each country where Khiron will operate.
Uruguay is a member of the Mercosur, which is a trade bloc which gives benefits for entering product to Brazil, one of the most exciting markets, and also to Argentina and Paraguay. And also recently, the Mercosur trade bloc has signed an agreement with the European Union, giving benefits.
According to Euromonitor, in the clinics and pharma side, we have a 43 billion market opportunity in Latin America. In the skincare business unit, market of $8 billion. And in the CPG market, that includes pets, food and supplements, we're looking at an opportunity of $19 billion in the region.
Patient, would they be able to spend in Colombia an average of $550 a year? If you're talking about a country that has 6 million potential patients, then you're talking about $3 billion worth of sales. Now, what we're trying to work on, which is sort of the holy grail of Khiron 2020-2021, is to be able to convince insurance companies that this is an appropriate product for them to cover. There's a lot of economics there for both parties. That will happen once we start to prescribe patients and start showing the evidence, and that's just a matter of time. And that same model that I've been describing, and you guys know about it because I've been talking about it for 2 years, that's the same model we'll do all the way from Mexico down to Argentina. So, exciting times.